Hello friends. The idea of living on Mars has been a staple of science fiction since the 19th century, when American astronomer Percival Lowell speculated that the channels on the Red Planet were really ancient canals built by intelligent extraterrestrials. But if this sci-fi dream were to ever become reality, what would it be like to actually live on Mars? Like Earth, Mars has seasons due to the planet's tilt upon its axis, but it also has a secondary seasonal effect because of its highly elliptical orbit. The southern hemisphere is pointed away from the Sun when the planet is farthest from it, resulting in far colder winters, and far hotter summers, than those in the northern hemisphere. If you were to live in the northern hemisphere, you'd enjoy about 7 months of spring, 6 months of summer, a little more than 5 months of fall and only about 4 months of winter. A year on Mars is about 1.88 Earth years, and a day lasts a little more than 24 hours. The average temperature on Mars is -80 degrees Fahrenheit, but temps can range from -195 degrees Fahrenheit in winter near the poles to 68 degrees Fahrenheit during summer near the equator. The temperatures can also change dramatically within a single week. Mars temperature variations often result in powerful dust storms, which can sometimes shroud the entire planet after just a few days. Though these storms probably wouldn't physically harm you, the dust could clog electronics and interfere with solar-powered instruments. At just 1% the density of Earth's atmosphere, the Martian atmosphere is thick enough to burn up meteors smaller than marbles. Meteors larger than that are relatively rare, so you'd be unlikely to get hit by them. You also wouldn't have to worry much about volcanic and tectonic activity while living on Mars. The number one thing an astronaut would be worried about is the radiation from space. Unlike Earth, Mars doesn't have a global magnetic field and thick atmosphere to protect its surface from radiation. If you were to experience some unfortunate incident, a message sent home to Earth would take an average of 15 minutes to get there. While not terribly long, it's definitely annoying enough that it'd be hard to Skype with anybody. In terms of weather, you might see an occasional wispy cloud or cold morning frost because Martian air contains low levels of moisture from the polar ice caps. But you wouldn't find any storm clouds in the sky or raindrops hitting the ground. With these clear skies, the Martian night is full of stars. Amateur astronomers would want to look out for Mars moons, Deimos and Phobos, which can come out at the same time. These satellites, both of which are far smaller than Earth's moon, can also partially eclipse the Sun during the day. The daytime sky generally has an orange tint to it because of all the dust. Sunrise and sunsets look similar to those on Earth during a very hazy day, except that the area around the Sun is blue. The surface of Mars offers up a few great opportunities for sightseeing. If we were to completely colonize Mars, there are certainly places that would become national parks. For example, Olympus Mons is the tallest volcano in the solar system, reaching 16 miles above its surrounding plains. Valles Marineris, on the other hand, is a giant system of valleys about the distance from Los Angeles to New York. And you'd also probably want to visit the Viking landers and Mars' tremendous polar ice caps, which sometimes get dry ice snowfall. But with a gravity that's only 38% of Earth's, getting around on Mars would be challenging at first. Running and fast movements would probably take quite a bit of relearning. But it'd be better than moving around on the moon. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell. Give a thumbs up, comment and share.